Hi, I'm Nick Neal with Real Estate Radio Northwest. I'm here to see Shari Jansen.
Real Estate Radio Northwest, in cooperation with Business Radio 1300 KKOL, brings you local real estate and finance expert Nick Neal, along with author and radio personality Shelley Dudley. They're here each week to bring you the honest truth about the Puget Sound real estate market. So now, here are Nick Neal and Shelley Dudley.
I'm your host, Nick Neal, and you're listening to Real Estate Radio Northwest on Business Radio KKOL AM 1300. And now Freedom 1590 as well. We just picked up the Freedom 1590 channel. Welcome to you guys, and I'm glad to have you as listeners. It's awesome. Just want to welcome Robert Cantrall. Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Good. He's author. And then Shari Jansen.
Hello,
Hi,
Nick.
Shari. Good longtime friend and just a really special person in my life. What happened this past Wednesday? It's hard if you don't know this couple. They've been involved in my life here for a while. Bob, shorter than Shari, but they're just really special people, and just some cool stuff happened. What'd you do at Columbia Tower Club?
Wednesday night at the Columbia Tower, I asked Shari to marry me. In front of a good 200 people crowded into that top floor of the Columbia Tower.
Yeah.
I had about 20 of my agents that were literally around the tables and everything, and they just looked at me and said, "What just happened?" And I said, "I am going to marry that man."
Oh, that's cool.
And it was that clear to me. I had met the man, and we only talked for like 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
But
and
it
this
was
is after
authentic.
24 years of
24
being single.
years. Done.
Wow, that's just amazing.
It was a momentous time for both of
We
us.
exchanged business cards that night, so since I live downtown, I went home and sent her a email that she
Right
got
away?
while she was still at the club. She hadn't
Oh my
left
gosh.
yet.
So you didn't know about the 24-hour rule? You're not supposed to call.
No.
I don't-
I
don't live by
aren't we,
rules,
Bob?
Nick.
Yeah, we're done with that kind of
No
stuff,
rules.
right?
And I'm like, oh my God, he just wrote me 10 minutes. It's like, what is he doing? Did he stop the car? Where is he? And he was home.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry
He got
with
down on his
everyone.
knee too.
He did. Said, Shari, I love you, and will you be my wife?
Oh, that is so awesome. Well, I'm Nick Neal with Real Estate Radio Northwest. That was a nice story that we're getting to. Business Radio, KKOL AM 1300, Freedom 5090. We've got Robert Cantrall and Shari Jansen. Robert Cantrall, the author, and Shari Jansen, Keller Williams, CEO of her life and an amazing realtor. And that was just the story of their engagement and the beginning of a new life for them. Well, we're here with Shari Jansen from Keller Williams, and she's all blushing and happy.
I'm happy.
And her fiancé, Robert Cantrall.
Yeah, the book, The Fall of My Life, I'm kind of coining the book as the story of how I transformed tragedy into triumph. One of the things that I forced myself to do was to go to networking events,
Yeah.
which at the time was one of the most horrific concepts that I could come up with. Here you've got these networking events can have 200 to 300 people, and you don't know most of them, and
Yeah.
and
The crowd thing,
they're
too.
all looking there to be helped.
Yeah.
So the real key thing that I learned through that process was to not be there for myself, but to be there as a resource for other people.
Talking about how, and it's weird because it just came up, but we're pulling up to a light and talking about people and how each person is their own individual universe. And it went from, I wonder what that guy's doing, to why is that lady in a walker, to where's her life, where does she live, who's her family? But how people are so interesting. I mean, everybody's got a story and a life and a background, and when you think of it that way, I mean, they're not just bodies anymore. They become actual little mini universes that you get to explore.
Right.
I think one of the keys that Bob had just touched on was that of just being a resource for others.
And if you ask somebody about themselves, everybody's willing to start telling you about themselves. After doing it, seeing, it didn't kill me after all, so now maybe
Yeah.
I can do something a little more difficult next time and just keep moving forward one step at a time. The bottom line is we all want to feel good.
Just kindness and reaching out to others. Going back to a strength is just connecting and being a champion for people. Where are the areas that you feel that you want to go? Like, can you dream bigger? That I want to create a legacy for other people. My mom always said, you leave someone better than you met them, honey. And by my creating a legacy for her, and with Robert, he and I are able to have a legacy together that can create for his new grandson and for the people that touch our lives. That's what we
cool.
want. We want to leave a mark.
Well, thanks for joining us. The first time on Freedom 1590 this week. That was neat.
Congratulations, Nick.
Thanks.
That's
yeah.
really awesome, too.
Yeah, that's the Conspiracy Channel. Pretty cool. Yeah. Well,
for
thanks
having
again.
us.
We'll be back again next Saturday. Love you guys.
Love you, man.
Bye.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be your friend. I'm gonna be your friend.
Thanks so much.
In hindsight,
That'll be in the bloopers.